What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Enya as we continue through The Memory of Trees, 1995. Thank you again to Yvonne, as well as to Robert, who's made more Enya material available once we finish this album. And the next tune is Once You Had Gold, or is it You Once Had Gold? Yes, Once You Had Gold. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure if this is, like, the grammar of the phrase, like, once you had gold, meaning you had gold, be that figurative or literal, and maybe I'm more inclined to see it as metaphor or figurative meaning, but yes, once you had it, but you no longer have it. But it could also be, once you have gold, the first part of a conditional statement, then such and such will be the case. I'm less inclined to see it that way. Of course, it might be a phrase that is not really in either of those directions, so let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Enya. The song is Once You Had Gold, and it's from her 1995 album, The Memory of Trees.
Once you had gold, once you had silver, then came the rains out of the blue. Ever and always, always and ever, time gave both darkness and dreams to you. Now you can see spring becomes autumn, leaves become gold, falling from you. Ever and always, always and ever, no one can promise a dream come true. Time gave both darkness and dreams to What is the dark shadows around you? Why not take heart in the new day? Ever and always, always and ever, no one can promise a dream for you. Time gave both darkness and dreams to you.
Another rich and lovely tune. She really does have a wonderful voice. And, okay, like, lyrically, I'm not sure what to make of this. In some ways, it sounds like it's talking about change over time. I think there was even a reference to seasons. But then she's also saying always and ever, like constancy, immutability, things which do not change. And then it sounds like maybe the passage of time has led to the shadows being around this person, whereas before they had gold and they had silver, which of course speaks to luster, value, things which are desirable, and again, maybe that's more literal, maybe it's more figurative. The idea of having, the absolute most valuable substance, which, like, on a physical level, gold is not that, but in artistic and cultural representation, it is sort of the pinnacle of the object or the material that you would want, and which has such value. So I don't know if the idea is, there was a brighter past when things were more valuable and more of what this other person being addressed would want, and then it downgraded a little, and now it's like the end of their time. It's the end of their timeline. There's also reference to, like, no one can promise that a dream will come true, and maybe that's the idea that, again, there was this idea or this ideal, but now with the passage of time, it's clear that's not going to come true. And it's like, hey, you had that dream, or that dream was told to you, but it was never a promise. And then I think there was a variation of that line that was like, a dream for you. So maybe it's like specifically about this other person, and maybe not quite making as much of a general point. Though obviously you can use the word you when you are making a general point as a placeholder pronoun for, any person. So yeah, lyrically I didn't catch everything, and I don't quite know how to read what I did catch, but it's beautiful. Again, like lush, like pad melodies, and this overall angelic or heavenly type of feeling, and her voice at the center of that, very elegant and beautiful. So yeah, very much what I've come to expect through this album, and on some level what I knew about Enya through Reputation when I was younger. So yes, it has been very enjoyable to go through this. I'm looking forward to the last couple tracks, and then, as I said, we've got more that Robert shared a while back that is just, waiting in the wings. So looking forward to all of it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.